October 31st, 2025. The world awakens to a night like no other. Streets shimmer under the glow of flickering lanterns. Carved pumpkins grin with toothy smiles from every doorstep. Children run laughing, chasing shadows that stretch longer than they should. Adults walk by, oblivious, caught in the joy of costumes, of stories told and retold. They call it Halloween, a festival of laughter, of masks, of harmless frights. But this year, there is something different in the air. A whisper beneath the wind, a shadow that lingers just a moment too long. Something ancient, stirring. Few remember that Halloween was not always what it is today. Long before the word existed, before the bright lights and candy, there was Samhain, a night when the Celts believed the veil between the living and the dead was at its thinnest, when the spirits of ancestors returned to walk among the living, when the fires were not just for warmth, but to guide souls, or to trap them. Masks were worn, not for fun, but to hide from unseen eyes. Every flame, every whisper of wind, carried meaning. Every shadow seemed to move with intent. The air was thick, electric, charged with secrets older than memory. The Celts knew that some things should never be summoned, yet they called them forth, trusting in rituals older than any man could measure. They danced in circles of fire. They whispered incantations. They offered homage to the unknown. And in return, the night watched, the night listened, the night remembered. Even now, the echoes of those flames linger. Every pumpkin carved, every candle lit, every mask worn is a faint echo of what was, a shadow of what still waits. Do you feel it? The pull, the unease, the sense that you are not alone. The dead are near, even in laughter, even in joy. There is a memory being remembered, a warning being whispered, and you are listening. The veil quivers tonight, thinner than ever, ready to reveal secrets that were meant to remain hidden. Every street corner, every alleyway, every flicker of light carries the weight of centuries. The dead are stirring, and the living are blissfully unaware. Until now. For tonight, Halloween is not what you think. It is more than a game, more than candy, more than costumes, more than laughter. It is a night of awakening, a night when prophecy whispers in the wind, when history breathes again, when the veil grows thin, and what lies beyond waits. Do you dare to see it, to feel it, to acknowledge it? Because the night is patient, and it remembers, it watches, it waits. The dead are watching. The flames rise, flickering orange, dancing shadows along the cobblestones. The air smells of smoke, earth, and something older. Something beyond memory. Across fields long abandoned, fires burn in secret circles. Ancient runes etched into the ground glow faintly in the dark. This is Samhain, the night when the boundary between worlds blurs. The Celts believed the dead could return, and the living were never truly alone. Every fire, every spark was a beacon, not for the living, but for the souls wandering, seeking home. The wind carries whispers, almost intelligible, echoes of chants and incantations, long forgotten. Do you hear them? Samhain, Samhain, Samhain. 1,000 voices in unison, stretching across time. The masks worn by celebrants then were not for amusement. They hid faces from spirits who might recognize them. Eyes unseen, watched, judging, waiting. And in the flames, shapes began to form. Faces of the departed, twisted and sorrowful. Figures not fully human, not fully spirit, glimmered in the firelight. Each flicker, each wave of heat, a heartbeat of an ancient ritual. The living danced unknowingly, as if stepping through centuries, unknowingly joining the rite. The drums began, low, resonant, pulsing like the earth itself, every thump, a call, every echo, a summons. Time seems to stretch, to fold upon itself. The modern world continues, oblivious. Children laugh, adults cheer, cars drive past, neon lights flicker, and yet, beneath it all, the fire remembers. The ancient pulse, the original rhythm, calls from below the surface. Do you feel it? The tug, the subtle unease at the edge of your mind. Something is moving. Something wants to be seen. The veil grows thinner with every passing moment. Every shadow becomes a doorway. Every flicker of light, a key. Even now, the echoes of Samhain reach out. Through the ages, through the laughter of children, through the celebration of the living, through the silent watch of the dead. The fires call, the masks hide, the spirits stir, the prophecy awakens. And for those who listen carefully, who watch closely, who dare to feel the air, the night whispers truths that were buried for millennia, secrets of darkness, secrets of light, of life, and what lies beyond it. Tonight, Halloween is no longer just a game. It is a ritual. It is remembrance. It is awakening. And the dead are watching. Long ago, a voice spoke across the ages, a voice that warned, that guided, that judged. The prophet Isaiah, he asked a question, one that still chills the soul. Do the living consult the dead? Do they seek knowledge in shadows, where it does not belong? Centuries have passed, yet the question remains. Every flicker of a candle, every mask worn, every whispered story carries the weight of that warning. For when the living seek the dead, the veil between worlds begins to thin. It quivers like a drawn breath, and unseen eyes watch. Prophecy is not mere words. It is a current, flowing beneath the surface, through rivers, deserts, cities, and forests. Through time itself, the fires of Samhain were never just for warmth. The masks were never mere play. The circles were never merely drawn. They were signs, beacons, warnings, and invitations. As the world celebrates, as laughter echoes through the streets, the ancient warning stirs once more. The veil is thinning. Shadows grow longer. Shapes flicker at the edge of vision. Whispers curl through the wind. Samhain, Samhain, Samhain. The voices of those called, of those summoned, stretch across time. Even in the modern world, even in the hum of neon lights and the laughter of children, the prophecy lives. The echoes cannot be silenced. They reverberate in every heart that dares to listen. The living are drawn unknowingly into the ritual. Each step, each breath, each glance, a thread connecting the present to the ancient past. The dead do not rest. The fire does not die. The words of the prophet remain. Do not seek the dead for counsel, lest you turn from the light. And yet, humanity continues, drawn to shadows, blinded by celebration, ignorant of the gates opening in their midst. The veil trembles, the drums beat, the air hums with anticipation. Every flicker of a flame, every crackle of the fire is a heartbeat, a pulse of the ancient rite, a summoning of what has been waiting. For millennia, the dead are rising, and for those who dare to see, to feel, to remember. The prophecy is no longer hidden, it is alive. It flows through the night, through streets, forests, and fields, through the laughter of the living, through the whispers of the departed, through every shadow that moves at the edge of your vision. The ancient words call again. The veil grows thinner. The time of choice approaches. Will you heed the warning, or walk blindly into the shadows? The dead are watching. The fires burn, the prophecy awakens, and the night waits, patient, eternal, for those who are ready, and for those who are not. The night deepens. Shadows stretch across the streets. Flickering lights dance in windows. Shapes move in the darkness, watching. The fire of Samhain calls once more. From distant hills, forests, and empty fields, the flames reach higher, casting eerie shadows on the earth. The veil between the living and the dead quivers. thin as silk, fragile as a whispered secret. Do you feel it? The subtle pull, the tug at your soul. It is the night awakening, the ancient rite, alive again. Children laugh, chasing shadows, unaware of what follows. Adults dance, masks hiding faces. Blind to the eyes watching from beyond. Fires glow, tracing circles older than memory. Every ember, a heartbeat. Every flicker, a voice. Every whisper of wind carries names long departed. Then, stillness. A pause, as if the world itself is holding its breath. From that silence, a sound emerges. A soft whisper curls through the night. Samhain, Samhain, Samhain. The dead stir. Shapes materialize, neither fully human nor spirit. Drifting between worlds, drawn by the living unaware. The air hums with anticipation. Every movement, every glance, every step is part of the awakening. The veil trembles, thinner, almost touchable. Halloween lights flicker and sway. A child stops, sensing something beyond sight. A mask falls from an adult's face, eyes wide with realization. Fires burn brighter. Shadows twist into shapes known only to the ancient ones. The drums of ritual echo across time, through centuries, across lands, into the present. The living, unknowing participants step further into the rite. Each heartbeat, each breath, draws them closer, closer to a memory, when life and death walk together, when the veil was thin, and what should never have returned begins to stir. The world seems suspended, between light and shadow, between laughter and whispers, between reality and something far older. The dead are rising, the fires remember, the prophecy awakens. The night reveals itself, not as a game, not as a festival, but as a living memory, a ritual, a warning, a call. The veil is at its thinnest, the spirits are near, the unseen walks beside the scene. Every candle, every mask, every laugh becomes part of the awakening. Do you hear it? The whispers in the wind, the flicker of shadows, the pulse of fire, the heartbeat of the night, the heartbeat of Samhain, of Halloween, as it truly was, and still is. The dead are watching, and tonight, they are not alone. Those who seek will find. Those who listen will hear. Those who awaken may survive, or at least understand. The night is patient. The veil is fragile. The choice is yours. If your curiosity stirs, if the air prickles against your skin, and your heart senses the unseen, like this story, comment your thoughts, share your fears, step closer into the mysteries, and prepare for the final revelation. The dead are watching. The night is awakening. The hour has come, the 12th hour. The veil trembles, thinner than ever. Shadows stretch unnaturally, reaching, seeking. The dead linger at the edge of sight, watching, waiting. All the fires, all the whispers, all the echoes of centuries converge tonight. The world feels suspended, between life and death, between the known and the unknown. The streets are alive with celebration, but beneath the laughter, the music, and the lights, the ancient ritual pulses. The air hums. The drums of Samhain beat once more. Every flicker of candlelight, every mask worn, every step taken, is a thread in the tapestry of prophecy, of history, of fate. Do you feel the pull? The tug at your soul? The subtle weight of unseen eyes? It is time to see, to listen, to awaken. The dead are watching. The fires burn brighter, casting long shadows, twisting and stretching in ways impossible. Shapes emerge from the darkness, neither fully human nor fully spirit. They drift between worlds, drawn by the living, drawn by the ritual. And yet, there is hope, a flicker of light, a chance to turn from darkness. The prophecy speaks not only to the past, but to the present, and to those who choose to see. Every heartbeat, every breath, every whispered name carries meaning. The veil quivers, the night watches, the dead watch, the living must choose. Do you step closer or turn away? The fires pulse with urgency. The drums echo through the city streets, through forests, deserts, and ancient ruins, through the corridors of time. The prophecy awakens fully tonight, and the choice is yours. Step into the shadows, and risk everything, or step into the light and endure. Do not be passive. Do not turn a blind eye. Observe, listen, act. The dead are watching, and so too is the light. In the darkness, there is a path only those who awaken can follow. The ancient rites, the laughter, the masks, all lead here. To understanding, to revelation, to the choice that defines the soul. Remember, Halloween is not merely a celebration. It is a mirror, a reflection of history, of prophecy, of who we are, and who we may become. Watch closely, listen carefully, step into the unknown, and prepare, because the veil will not remain thin forever. The dead are watching, and those who awaken will see the light.